Hey Clashers, and welcome back to another video. And well, the Clan War League started again and we are already in battle day number 1. So I think we should take a look at this first day, and I want to share my attacks with you guys, and then obviously I will over the next couple of days share with you our results. This is our group. I think it's below average, at least that's my first feeling. We have Clash Gems in this one, which most of you probably know. But except that, at least for me, I don't know too many of those clans. Maybe let me know if you know any of those clans in the chat. But now, I think, let's get into it. Let's get into the first attack, because we have a ton of different attack strategies I try. Especially when I think that the opponent is not as crazy good. I try to, like, just go for some creativity. In the first one, though, it's not that creative, to be honest. It is just Queen Charge Dragonriders, because if I explain to you why, you will see why exactly I would go for this strategy. So the first idea which I had on this base is a blimp, and then the Queen Charge into the tunnel, because I think at the moment a lot of people are going back to Yeti blimp because you can't bait them as easily anymore, because when you're investing traps on the outside, you can't defend dragons anymore. But the problem I had with this one was this multi-inferno tower. This multi-inferno tower being kind of tricky placed. Yes, it's in range of that queen, but at the same time it's located that this queen might skip that multi-inferno tower, and with this being the case, this charge was out of the way, even though I felt like this might be a pretty solid entry. The next thing is pretty much the classic. I feel like this right now is the super classic move when you're doing a Queen Charge Dragonrider attack, which is Queen Charge in front of the town hall into either direction, and then sending the king delayed into the town hall. This is what I thought with this one, but charging into the bottom side, I feel like you're getting lured too close to the scatter without this scatter being actually in reach. So I thought, okay, let's just flip it. Let's just go from the other side and use that Queen Charge into the eagle, because you can see this time there's nothing luring this queen into the eagle, into the scatter range. So I felt like this was way better. So now let's talk about the funnel. I think as soon as I drop this archer tower, my queen should guaranteed get to the top side. Then I will just do the connection wall break, and she should do like this small loop. And then obviously wall breaking the king later for the town hall. As soon as that's done, we're just going to send in everything from the left side. Go through everything. I feel like the biggest threat at this point is the defending queen. We can use the slammer even to create pathing, make sure that everything is getting to the back end. And on the back end, there's the royal champion. And I think my queen should, by this, take down the defending royal champion as well. So all in all, I think this is pretty much set. This is the army competition which I'm running. Since we don't need an Inferno Dragon or something, I'm going to use a Slammer with a Dragonrider in there. And that's pretty much it. So let's get ready. The army is cooked, so we are in. And we have this Queen Charge set. The most important thing is that the queen is going to the right direction. And I feel like as long as there's not like a sneaky Tesla farm or anything like that, the queen should definitely go into the right direction, take down this top side compartment. Alright, let's try it out. Let's see how we can do it. We have to place the queen carefully. Baby Dragon to funnel. We don't have sneaky goblins right now because I'm using Pekka Smash obviously in Legend, which means we're kind of stuck with our super troops, which I feel like is really annoying. Like, do you feel the same way? During the Clan War League, you just want to like go for specific armies, but you can't because you're limited on the super troops. This is like still the worst design in Clash of Clans in my opinion. Just the super troop system. It is. Either way, now let's get into the attack. We have a couple of more Cocodoons in just to make sure that our healers are staying safe. And as soon as that Dark Elixir drill is been taken down, we are going to invest that wall break. Important thing is waiting until that Dark Elixir drill is going down. It is just some risk which you take if you don't wait for it, because the wall breaks sometimes are really, like, they're sometimes really strange otherwise. So we're going for the safety on this one. Now the wall break for the Town Hall. And take a look at this Headhunter. I feel like this Headhunter being the MVP, not only triggering the NATO behind the Town Hall, not only triggering the skeleton traps behind the Town Hall, and doing out the clan castle. I mean, that's pretty decent value for one Headhunter, which is supposed to take down the king. So that's already crazy value. I used it already just to make sure that time is on our side, because we are already at the 1 minute 40 mark. And at this point I'm like, okay, if I wait now until the king is taking down the defending town hall, we will most likely run out of time, like guaranteed. This is why I have to start with those Dragon Riders, using those Headhunters as well, just making sure that they are taking down the defending queen freezing that as well, just to make sure that the queen is guaranteed going down and my king can take down the town hall. I'm not thinking about freezing the town hall, but I feel like it should be alright. The king is getting through all of this pretty quickly. And remember, if there would have been this NATO and everything behind the town hall, this would have been a huge different story. So this one Headhunter being a huge game changer right there. Next rage for the queen, just to make sure that the defending royal champion has been taken down by the time where my Dragon Riders are getting over there. And there's a huge wave of troops now getting at this bottom side. The Dragon Rider and the core is not making it, getting that Inferno Tower off the way because of the Black Mine. And to be honest, this guy really had good traps. Like, against this specific entry, I don't know if it was baited or whatever, it did not feel that way. But he had really good traps against this Dragon Rider power. And most of my Dragon Riders were dying out, like considering that I had 5 own Dragon Riders and then another Dragon Rider in the Slammer. Not too many Dragon Riders are left at this point. We have 30 seconds left, a freeze on the back end just to make sure that the Royal Champ is staying alive. Just to get this cleanup going. And we have around about 20 seconds left at this point. But with everything having working, like the minions, the pups, or not the pups, but the minions, the archers, and the Dragon Riders, this is going to be the first 3-star for us. I think nicely done. And as I said, whenever you're going with Queen Charge Dragon Rider, this is the first thing you should check. Walk around the town hall, sending the king in for the town hall, and then the Dragon Rider with the slam around the back. And this is just so incredible powerful. But now let's go for the next base. And yes, we could do the exact same thing over here, like just getting into the town hall with the queen charge. But I told you, I would go for something different, something which I'm not typically doing that often. It might backfire, but hey, at least it's better content. So now, let's take a look at this base, the first thing, because the first thing I saw is like those 2 compartments. Those 2 compartments are incredible for Blizzard. Like, if you get a Blizzard in there, this base feels like being dead. But the problem is, this base is not symmetrical when it comes down to the sweepers. So this is pretty easily baited. But at the same time, so far our opponents did like 1 Yeti Smash, 1 air spam type of attack, and 1 air attack with clone. So I don't think that they're going to bait such an entry with a NATO, because even if there are black mines, I don't think it's going to be possible to bait this, because I'm going to use that hound. So only a NATO can actually defend this entry, and I don't know, I don't think our opponents are going to do that. So we should be taking down something like this, which is incredible value. Then I'm going to use the Royal Gem at that bottom side to take down the bottom Inferno Tower, and then I'm going to use my heroes to get into the town hall side. So that's like the idea which I had. So all of this should be taken down. The entire bottom side should be taken down, the eagle as well, everything. So that should be just out of the window. Now the next thing obviously is the Lalo, because I thought Lalo would be a great idea for this back end overall. And I think pathing wise it looks awesome. We have the Royal Champion nice and early, so that looks good. And yeah, but actually wait a second, I feel like the pathing looks great, yes, but at the same time we have 2 more Inferno Towers. I remember, I think Gaku talked about this in one of those highlight videos, pro tips from Clash Worlds, and he said whenever you're facing those multi-Inferno Towers, Dragon Riders might be better. So maybe we're switching to Blizzard Dragon Riders. I think that might be better because of the multi-Inferno Towers. Yeah, I feel like Lalo is not sure. I think we're going to switch to Dragon Riders. I first thought we would go with Lalo, but we can take down so many things in the beginning. Like, we can take down both air defenses right from the beginning, which is awesome for Dragon Riders. The defending hero has been taken down nice and early. So I think we're going with Dragon Riders. I have to switch this up. So let's hop into it as soon as I switch the army. And we did that already. 7 Dragon Riders overall. That's quite a bit, I think. So we're looking good on that one. But I feel like as long as this blimp reaches this compartment, we should be good to go. But at the same time, I have to say, doing something like this is always so risky. Like, it's obviously always like a mind game where you think like, okay, do you think someone would bait this? I mean, this Blizzard is kind of obvious to most likely a lot of Blizzard players. But if you don't play Blizzard too okay, that's looking good. This blimp is actually reaching that compartment. That's awesome, okay? We did it. We got that into that compartment. We just keep using those invisibility spells and getting all of that out of the way. Like, that is just incredible value right there. They have a Hound and Ice Golem Clan Castle. Again, I'm using that last invisibility spell to take down the Queen. Last invisibility spell is not getting used because I feel like they did already enough. Luring everything now to the bottom side is looking good. 30 seconds in, so I think on time we should look good as well for now. And now it's all about that Royal Champion being able to take down this Lava Hound and obviously the Ice Golem next. Now, Royal Champion is in. Sorry, Royal Champion is in. There's the poison, and now we have to figure out where to use our heroes. Should be just on the Elixir Collector and get everything underway then ASAP. And with this, the Royal Champion is just fighting with the last couple of pups, which is looking good. There's the King now coming in as well. One wizard to funnel. And then the Queen in as well. But to be honest, I thought we would be good in time. But with having to wait for the Royal Champion, we have 1 minute and 40 seconds left at this point. Invisibility spell for the Royal Champion. And I'm not that sure anymore, to be honest. I am not that sure anymore. I feel like 1 minute 30. Guys, we have to get started. And we cannot wait for our troops. So we have to get started from the left side, which is not the plan. Which is not the original plan. But we have to do it. Otherwise, we are running into time problems. A lot of time problems, actually. Just starting with those Dragonriders now from the far left side, which is really not optimal. So, oh no, that Blizzard was OP, but it just took too long, it feels like. And now everything has to come in, has to somehow power through. We have 1 minute left. There's the first rage. With this rage, I want to take down the defending King as fast as possible. And make sure those headhunters are even getting to that defending Royal Champion. That is the goal at this point. They're running over. They need to take that out. Those Dragon Riders against a defending air hero is like the worst. Freezing everything up. The headhunters are trying their best and they're taking down that defending Royal Champion. I feel like the freeze being the MVP right there. But still, everything has to keep pushing it through. We have around about 35 seconds left. Another freeze for the air defense. Now my pups are already in this core and helping everything. Is this going to be enough? We have 2 more pups. When are we going to use them? Maybe on the left side. I feel like the left side might be the best option we have. Just putting everything in there. Baby Dragon at the top that is trying its best to somehow push through. We have a couple of Dragon Riders left, so power is not going to be the problem, even though another Black Mage is coming up. But guys, time is ticking, and this is going to be a time fail. Oh no, the Blizzard just took too long, and then I should have, like, I feel like this attack with Lalo and would have been a huge overkill. Damn, like, that's unfortunate. I feel like I should have guaranteed used this Lalo. It would have been way quicker. But hey, you have to learn out of something, right? Either way, next attack. And this is actually a super old base of Stadra, highlighted on the Gaku YouTube channel, I believe. And this is like a really, really old base. And I think even from Town of 13 days, I believe. So back then, when I was pushing, I think I did some Pekka Smash as well. So the approach, the idea which I had was pretty simple, and I had that pretty early. So Queen Charge around the top side, around the Eagle, funneling the left side and the Blimp into the Eagle to take down the Blimp, creating pathing, triggering traps and everything. And then just keep that Queen charging into the core. We have a wall break which we can use over there, everything perfect. Now the thing is though, with this charge, we lure up the Clan Castle really late, which means with a hybrid, which would be a possible follow-up, it's not that good. But instead, we could use a Smash actually, and in this Smash, there is a Super Wizard in there, which means if they're running again the Hound and Ice Golem Clan Castle combination, we have no problem whatsoever in taking that down. So instead, we're going to use the Smash at the bottom side, jumping on top of the Clan Castle. Town Hall should be going down by this point, and then just smashing through, and everything is going to meet up again at the far back end of this base. That's pretty simple because, like I said, I already checked this like at Town of 13 days. Let's see if it's working with Town of 14 as well. Now, let's get started. Funnel Wizard, Queen is in, and as soon as the Queen is about to take down the air defense, we're going to drop a couple of loons to make sure that the Blimp is actually reaching the target, which this target is, well, the defending heroes and this Eagle on the back, right there in this compartment. Now, Queen is doing everything she can to stay alive, funneling everything. Things are looking good. Baby Dragon to funnel as well. We want our Queen to go inside this compartment. This time though, the topside compartment is closed, which means we need to wall break that as well. Otherwise, we cannot wall break into the core. We have to do that in a second as well. There's then the next coconut loon. There's the next wall break to make sure that we can target the next closed compartment, which is that core, because the left compartment on the 9 o'clock side is open, which is key for this attack. So now keep Queen charging in. So far, oh, there's the Black Mine. That's awesome. Triggering that is huge. And now we can just keep charging in there. Another rage if it's needed. And then just starting with our smash, because this queen needs to get pushed into the right direction. We're just adding everything onto the 9 o'clock at this point. And the next good thing is that this eagle is down, which means this is a huge deal. We have now the queen. At this point, I should have dropped the invisibility spell to take down the town hall. There's a lot of damage on my queen, but it should be alright, I feel like. Now, this king is actually going for the wall into the scatter compartment, exactly how we were hoping for it. And now, this queen, she's barely staying alive. That's the key thing at this point. And yeah, meanwhile, we have our smash pushing through the bottom side. Warden ability as everything is launching into this bottom compartment. Royal Champion is in there as well, getting everything pushing through this bottom side. The queen took down the core. It's pretty much a queen charge Pekka Smash, and this is how I love to play this strategy. It's in my own unique way, but I feel like it's working so good for me that I don't know, and you can't really bait this, to be honest. Like, it's so powerful, it's just crazy. Freeze for the back end, Royal Champion pushing through. Queen is still alive. Yes, at this point, the Black Mines are hitting those healers, but it's just way too late. It is way too late for this base that those Black Mines are connecting. At the same time, time is going to be a problem maybe again. 40 seconds left. The Royal Champion is about to fall. We have now King Pekka, witches and everything coming from the bottom side, trying to clean things up. Queen got through the wall. And now it's all about this elixir collector at the top side. As soon as this archer tower is getting tanked, we can place it. So the queen is doing one more step, and there we go. We can now place it, making sure that this is not going to be time fail. And this is at least the 2 out of 3 at the first day of Legends. I still have to say, I'm still kinda like, I wanted to play Queen Charge Lalo. Then I thought, okay, Queen Charge Dragonrider might be the way to go. And then I messed it up. But either way, I hope you enjoyed the video and you can learn from my mistakes. A good start for us. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow for the next one, for the next day of the Claymore League. Until then, see ya and bye bye.